So we have a crazy town here, and you know, there's a lot of factors in here. This is our current president being surprisingly clear and concise about what he's saying here. And you know, with the new precedent that's now set that you can go back and go after former officials, as they just did for the former president trying to impeach him. Well, I just want you to pay attention here, and we'll discuss it afterwards. Roll it, G.
What was that like walking into the great Senate chamber at 29 years old?
You know, I walked in when I was 21 and I got arrested. It was a Saturday. I was down visiting some friends at Georgetown University. And I came up on a Saturday morning because I was fascinated with the Senate. And they had a Saturday session. I walked up those days, no guards stopping everywhere. And they just got out of session. I walked in the back. All of a sudden, I found myself in the chamber and I was stunned. I walked up, sat down, the presiding officer's seat. Guy grabbed me by the shoulder, said, "You're under arrest."
Well, his voice sounds so different.
So, how is that different than what happened on the 6th of January that people are getting arrested for? And prosecute, by the way. Is Joe Biden considered an insurrectionist? I guess not. He just says he's there by himself. But I don't know. That's just a little weird, isn't it?
Well, it is Joe. Didn't he get arrested in South Africa as well? And he got thrown in the same cell with Nelson Mandela
and Brian Williams.
This is the new
and AOC.
So I had never heard this claim until I saw this today. Had you heard this before, Rick?
No, not until I saw it pop up on the news.
So Joe Biden says he was arrested for basically trespassing into the Capitol building and going into the chamber and sitting in the presiding officer's seat, which is the top seat there where the
Viking guy
was.
You mean the paid crisis actor?
So, I mean, how is that? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I guess the audience could give me your thoughts on this. He says he was 21, so that was what, about 104 years ago?
That's right about when he was calling for segregation.
So there's an article about this, and it just says Joe Biden claiming that he had been arrested at the age of 21 for trespassing in the Capitol, describing a crime that is similar to those for which some participants in the January 6th Capitol riot currently face federal charges.
I wonder.
So, I don't expect he's going to face. I mean, I don't know. It just.
If anything, anybody who's now been brought up on charges who walked in there be like, we're going to present this as evidence. I mean, they just established a precedent that you could be, quote unquote, arrested and nothing happens to you.
Well, his last boast about being arrested, as you pointed out, has clearly been proven to be false, right? Obviously, just a bold-faced lie, which, of course, he's been doing his whole career.
Right.
He's not plagiarizing, he's lying or making stuff up.